you are not a transphobe, and you've booked lots of transgender guests on your show.
Absolutely.
And you express frustration in the book about transgender care for minors, but you do express concern for society's treatment of transgender people as a whole. How do we move forward and get along with folks who might deny transgender Americans' right to exist?
Yeah, look, who are we to tell somebody how to live?
It's liberty and freedom, right?
I mean, what? And why should they care what somebody thinks? The problem is, in my view, I think that a lot of communities have activists that don't represent the community. You've got activists that are out there pushing an extreme agenda. And I've talked to transgender folks that I've had on the show. I probably know more transgender people than most.
I think you do.
And they're friends of mine that I've gotten to know. And they're just people. They're not. I mean, you may look at them and think that's weird. It's just different.
Until you know them, yeah.
And you get to know them, and they think and feel and love and care and work and like everybody else. But then you've got some of these trans activists that demand that people stand up and declare that that's the way to be, and that there are multi this that, and most of the people I know from the trans community, they're not that way. This is like a political agenda that's being pushed, and I think it does a disservice to the community at large. And
how so? Does not every community have their more strident members?
They do, but these activists have weaponized the agenda to the point that if you don't kowtow or give in to that, then you're labeled transphobe, a hater. They attack you publicly, and not just people that are in the public eye, but they'll call their jobs, they'll try to disrupt their lives and stuff because they don't stand up and make declarations. So they're always strident members, but when you weaponize the agenda to the point of trying to make somebody stand up and endorse something rather than say, I have no problem with it, but I'm not going to become an activist for it, that's where they cross the line.
The other end of that spectrum would be the bigots, the actual transphobes.
Yeah.
How do we work with those folks?
Well, when you've got people that I think are actively working to hurt someone else and disrupt someone else's lives, you generally find those are pretty damaged people, and they're trying to find someone that they can feel superior to, that they can look down on. And those are damaged people, they're unhealthy people, and their issue, I have usually found, is not the topic they're focused on. Their issue is internal.
Oh, yeah.
And it doesn't have anything to do with what they're barking about.
It's true. Displacement 101.
Yes.